All right, so we're on our first actual repair of the Escalade. It's not registered yet. It's just sitting in the driveway. So this is about the only thing I can do right now. Getting all that done tomorrow. But I guess what's a really common problem in that what we have is the gear selector light doesn't work. So it's really obnoxious to drive because, you know, the gear lever is up like by the steering wheel and it's not very intuitive to what gear you're in. So it's really nice to just have a visualization of what gear you're in. I do have some soldering experience, so we're gonna try to fix this ourselves and hopefully it works. Also, getting this thing to come out was such a pain in the ass. These connector pins, I had to wrestle it out of there because it's probably never been taken out. You know, it's a 20-year-old truck and it would just not come out. But we're going to get this off. We're going to pull the needles out so we can actually get to the board. And then we're going to re-solder. And that should fix the issue. Alright, so we have the exposed board. These are the connectors that actually give that PRND light. And they honestly don't look like they really have an issue, but I guess we're just going to try to put some solder over them anyway, see if it fixes it. I did break one of the needles as I was pulling them out, so that sucks. I'm gonna have to glue that back on and hopefully it works. Alright, just got the gauge cluster back in. I soldered it and I'm just hoping it works. So here goes nothing. Do I lock it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really hoping this works because it's extremely annoying to drive without knowing what gear you're in. So I just put it all back in. The needle went back in okay. I just super glued it and it went back in fine. But man, this car really needs some work. I just ordered some cushion replacements for these. And then we have the door regulator over there, or the window regulator. And then we need to get a panel, obviously. And then these seats are, everything in the back is coming out. You can see all that's the dog food I was telling you guys about. But okay, moment of truth. Just take this off. Okay, moment of truth. So the gear shift indicator should just be right there. I really hope this works. Oh, let's go! Oh, that makes me so happy. All the gauges seem to be working well too. RPMs I think are a little high. That's awesome. Yeah, so this before it didn't light up at all. So now when we actually like cycle through our gears, yeah, that's so nice. I was just doing it off feel at first, so I would just have to guess. So I'm like, am I actually just in third? Like, what's going on? That's awesome. We're super happy. Awesome. All right, that's the second part of the video. Peace.